I am a little on the sleepy side. And I often say that if you're feeling tired, you should not play honor mode. But I'm still pretty raw about the game crashing last night after I had beaten Gortash. Luckily, it hadn't been that long since I saved. So I got back up to the point where we are ready to assault the Coronation. Here. I did take the effort to bring everybody with me so that I can add them to the fight as desired. And I am this time carrying a remove curse so that I can deal with Gortash's Avatar of Tyranny more easily, which will essentially give me more chances to paralyze him like I did last time. But we are still going to start the same way we did before, with Astarion sneaking up. Let's turn off these other lights over here too.
Interesting.
All the ones that we can easily get to. Okay. So I should ostensibly human. These things have the dark vision, right? Up to 12 meters. So you can see the difference in the shading here, which is, and it's brighter here. So like this guy is oriented this way, so that's the edge of his, but this guy is oriented a little bit to the left, so he can see over here, but this guy, his wisdom is only 12. And I do have, I do have Pass Without Trace going, so I should definitely be able to get past this guy's sneak up in this area. So let me go ahead, and I do want to put on I'm gonna change to the Carabazon's poison later, when I'm, or the crawler mucus, when I'm actually assaulting Gortash himself.
Yes.
But in the meantime, let's just go with good old-fashioned. Where are they? I know I have some. Oil of accuracy. Oh! I guess I got seen. It is this person that I want to kill first. Let's use... honestly, let's just start using arrows of many targets. There are plenty of targets around. So that person is dead. And let's start working on Steel Watchers.
Has to come first. Better tread carefully. Come find me if you dare.
And for now...
Now they see me.
just these two.
Ready.
You know, I think I kind of want Astarion to start working on those. And I want to see if many targets will work against that as well. Okay.
Time for a new approach.
I'm ready.
That's the one that we've been starting to work on, but there's more grouped over here, so I'll do that. And there's enough things grouped in an area that I actually think I want to start throwing smoke powder bombs. I'm hoping that hits all 3 of those. But of course they all saved.
Unnoticed.
That was round 2 of the darkness.
You chose to suffer. You chose to...
You know, maybe I shouldn't be using many targets so close to those things.
On the hunt.
What's the plan?
Actually, don't I have a flashbang or something? Could have sworn I had another throwable. That's fire, that's force. Flash blinder. I'm not sure if that does any damage though.
Recovery in progress. Citizens, do not be alarmed.
Malfunctioning. Stunned. So stunned is nice, The others have 10 rounds of blindness. That's not bad, I suppose, but it didn't do any damage.
Stay hidden.
Yeah, hi. I have found myself in a position with the burned out optics. Ah.
From your ashes, Baldur's Gate will be reborn!
Wait, are those burned out optics? Is that permanent? I think that's permanent. Okay, so we probably want to leave those ones until last then. So construct slaying.
Just like old times.
Let's end this.
Let's do that.
Better avoid unfriendly eyes.
Fetid rat! Will not take this city!
Alright. More construct slaying. Excellent.
Can't afford to let up.
It's burned out optics. one giant pile of hit points gone. Okay, first off, every time I kill a Steel Watcher, because I don't want to get crashed out of my progress again. I want to start generally making our way that way, so that's going to be our next Steel Watcher target. And we're just going to use up our construct slaying and miss.
Into the shadows.
My faith will protect me.
And also, every time we kill a Steel Watcher, that one's far enough away that I'm not going to get the sneak attack. So that one. And I'm going to adjust the darkness.
Better to hide than fight sometimes.
And I'm going to try and make Gortash the final target, because Gortash will be a lot less scary when he's alone. It does feel bad to not take advantage of the malfunctioning Shell of Resistance, but we really don't want him to turn now.
They won't know what bit them.
Focus.
Now let's see if I can get close enough to also make progress on that one.
Fall, damn you.
And I'll throw some water.
Shall be done. Need to keep out of sight.
We'll do it my way.
What should I do? Strike fast.
Ah,
Hidden for now.
alright. He is low enough that I want to save my last construct to maybe start working on one of the others. So, but he is still wet. They're immune to prone, but a nice lightning arrow maybe. Sade versus the lightning. There he goes.
Subtle.
Got to concentrate.
That one's been hurt.
Focus. Strike true.
Throw water on him.
Better get to work. Mustn't be seen.
Second giant pile of hit points down. I think this is my last construct slaying. Yes. And then move to lightning.
Let's have a little fun.
Your time has come.
Reposition the darkness.
No need to fight fair.
Ah, they pulled him out of the electrified water. Cute. I'm not targeting this one or this one just because they have the burned out optics, which apparently is a permanent debuff. So like if things go south and I start needing to fight, I want those to be the last ones, the one that I'm most likely to have to take care of on my own. You are still wet though, so more lightning arrows. I am threatened, huh? Still threatened. Alright, how about this?
Leave no trace.
I'll use a smoke powder arrow, sure.
Better hide.
Time to move.
No longer wet. So they're quite grouped. Not enough movement. I'm starting to think that those are only AoE. Seven force damage, 3 fire damage. 0 fire damage, 13 force damage. Yeah, I think it doesn't do arrow damage. I think it just does the AoE. Alright, so Roaring Thunder. I would like to move you out of the way, please.
Let's find some prey.
Let's finish this. On I go.
void bulb. Right on you.
On I go then.
Ah, everybody saved.
Not the greatest strategy, I'll admit.
Okay. I guess I'll have to take care of that real quick.
Can't give up.
Let's throw a pretty decent potion at us. Oh, but I needed... Damn.
Shall we dance?
Darkness.
Let's have a little fun.
Need to stay focused. Need to stay hidden.
so she is actually going to drink a moderate potion. Renew the darkness. That doesn't break hiding, so she will coat her weapon. Just sharpness, I think that's fine, because she's still hiding. Interesting.
Leave no trace.
Talk to me. Have to keep going. Better get to it. Better to hide than fight sometimes.
Am I not hiding? Interesting. I'll go ahead and use shield then. Oh. That is an interaction I did not expect. So I think that's where the arrow of darkness was. And because we put the regular darkness like over it, this darkness actually wasn't in that area. That was an unexpected interaction, and it means we are now taking a round of attacks. So, Astarion is immobile, right?
There's blood in the air.
Pinned down. Movement speed reduced, but not immobile. Okay.
Need to act fast. Mustn't be seen.
Let's turn someone inside out. They won't know what bit them.
Oh, shit.
Time for a cull.
Cloak and dagger. My favorite.
Okay. They did get their hit points back. That is annoying.
Now they see me.
What comes now?
Yeah, why not? He saved. Okay. I will go ahead and renew the darkness because I have no idea how much time it's got left on it.
Need to keep out of sight.
Interesting. He's right here. I am not currently hiding, right? I will use an action to hide. No, that's dash. An action to hide.
Just like old times.
And I will bite this person. Ah, damn it.
Come find me if you dare.
Well, we're back in the pattern at least. Now, I have learned the hard way a couple of times that if you throw a potion to the ground while you're in the darkness, it has a high chance of just not hitting you. But at least this way I can see where it is.
Time for a new approach.
Make sure I use the offhand. And then that way, smoke powder arrow, because there's just so many of them in the area of effect.
Can't attack what can't be seen.
An interesting choice. Somebody went down. There we go.
I'll do it my way.
Didn't quite pull that one in.
Unnoticed. Good.
Alright. Another seal watcher down. So here,
On my way.
because we're separated, I have to do this a little bit differently. Air of darkness on this closest person. But let's make that the next target.
The subtle approach.
And I am going to make sure that I'm in my own darkness, which won't dissipate when Shadowheart refreshes the darkness.
Got to press on.
So refresh the darkness. Have it cover here. But also remember that this area
Better avoid unfriendly eyes.
isn't going to be remaining in darkness for too long, so move out of that area and into this darkness. And this way, Astarion did not lose hiding. And actually, I'm going to have Astarion work on this further one here. Fire arrows are particularly bad. I'll use a barbed arrow to start. I think he saved, yeah? Succeeded and is saved on the save. Acid will just make him move. They're resistant to fire. I guess it's just Arrow of Ilmater for a little bit of extra damage. Or a miss.
Into the shadows.
Throw some more water.
Let's do this. Not the bravest strategy, I'll admit.
So now I can make use of lightning arrows on the wet one.
Delicious. On the hunt.
Bleed for me. Feel my mistress's wrath. No need to fight fair.
Let's find some prey.
Better hide.
Leave no trace.
Nice. That's Gortash.
Hidden for now.
Alright. The same vents. Oh, first off, another giant pile of hit points down. Arrow of Darkness on you. many targets because why not?
Ready or not?
Reposition my own darkness. Not really. Mostly at this point just refreshing it, honestly.
Better avoid unfriendly eyes.
Ah.
They won't know what bit them.
Hidden for now.
I'm not sure I'm even gonna need special arrows for this one. Interesting. He's well below the threshold that would normally require it.
Time to meet your maker.
All right. That one and that one are the low priority targets, which means that's the only high priority target still here. Not gonna forget to save. Renew the darkness to here
10 minutes.
and hide.
Need to stay hidden.
Oh, you know, I think I'm hiding from those.
To the death. No escape. Now they see me.
Better hide.
Oh no, don't do it, don't do it. Okay. Um.
Need to keep out of sight.
This is good.
I think this turn I'm just gonna drink a big potion and regular hide.
Just like old times.
Oh, that was the first round of combat again. I didn't think about that.
Not now. I know what to do. Mustn't be seen.
Let's have a little fun.
Hiding failed. Uh-oh.
What should I do?
I'll do a sanctuary on Astarion. And then hide myself.
Can't be seen.
Huh.
Let's find some prey.
Talk to me.
Nice.
No need to fight fair.
One last steel watch to go.
We'll do
Come find me if you dare.
Over here.
Can't give up. Let's see. Better to hide than fight sometimes.
Wait, how is he not wet? That's nuts.
Shall we cut and run?
Ah well.
Time for a new approach.
Is it those ones that are immune to piercing? Piercing resistance. Something over here was immune to piercing. Was it that? Oh, I'm not sure. But let's just finish this guy off, I guess.
The subtle approach.
Got to concentrate. Better avoid unfriendly eyes. My faith will protect me.
Hungry for the slaughter.
Okay. Let's save it here because now essentially there's only Duke Ravengard and Gortash. So let's get some damage on him. And then hide again.
Ready or not?
And then... well, it's gonna be Shadowheart's turn after this guy blows up. So yeah, let's just... Shadowheart is outside the radius. Good.
Who shall I silence?
Now, let's go ahead and bring the others in. No, I don't want to do that on him. Let's give him a weakening strike. Paralyzing critical once per long rest, so I don't want to do that on him. And also, let's bring in Will. Immune to fire? Did I know that? Immune to fire, damn. Okay. I'll have to do something else then. Also, we do have non-lethal damage on. So definitely time for some order on Gortash.
Right, better get to it.
And let's just keep firing at Gortash. I don't think we necessarily need to keep hiding like that now that the Steel Watchers are all gone. Yeah, I'm not gonna... Blinded, huh? Okay. Yeah, I'll bend luck for that. And it is time to start trying to paralyze him. So, Caravan's poison. Let's put you in darkness. Sure. Wait, how come that didn't activate?
Orders?
Okay. Definitely going to rage. And try to finish off Oldor Ravengard. I've already got advantage, so...
should not have been a fatal strike.
Alright, so I did manage to emulate that, where I would have knocked him out, but he died anyway. Now there is literally just Gortash to contend with.
On the victor's path.
I am blinded. And he's already wet, so I'm just gonna
No time to waste.
go in here. Tyrant's bindings. Create a heavy magical chains that bind you to targets, halving their movement speed. If the chain's still present at the beginning of your next turn, they break, dealing a bunch of damage to all targets. Okay. Yeah, will counterspell that. It is a level 6 conjuration spell. I'll try level 4, and the others will backlash him. Unfortunately, he did get the spell off. So, you have the poison on, yes? Oh, it was concentration at least. And he was inoculated against the poison, unfortunately. So let's switch to Madara and try to knock him down with Backbreaker. And use Reckless Attack to do it. Yes, Luck of the Far Realms. Paralyzing critical. There we go. Divine Smite on critical hit. Bonus weapon attack. Divine Smite on critical hit.
Let's spill some blood.
Can't afford to let up.
I should probably go ahead and remove the curse. You are still wet too, right? Yep.
This is my time.
Are you still blinded? No, but you do have a tyrannical curse on you.
Making the
So
move.
I may have to deal with that. But for now, I'm just gonna do this. I may as well hex him, I guess. Actually, I want to see something.
Your command.
What if we knock him out?
Let us start a conversation. My faith will guide me.
Let's remove curse on Will real quick before that happens. Alright, and then let's talk to him.
Fury rages in Will's mind as his mind links to yours. He sees you take up arms against Gortash and knows Grand Duke Ravengard's fate.
By the ninth hell of Beator, what devil must have possessed you that you'd move against Gortash? My father's fallen, all because you lost every lick of good sense.
This is the closest to what I think Shadowheart would say. I did what I had to. I was not about to bargain with that lunatic.
You could have walked away, strategized, considered your options. You could have lied. Instead, you painted the audience hall with my father's blood.
A moment passes. Your link to Will fades.
Someday, I might forgive this, but I won't forget.
Okay then. Well, definitely saving that. We found Mizora at Wyrm's work first. She insisted. Yeah, we attended the ordination all right. Gortash is dead. Karlach will want to see him up close. I suppose we should bring her here. Grand Duke Ravengard is dead. Will's patron Mizora awaits us in camp. Perhaps she can help? We dealt with Gortash without disabling the Steel Watch. We killed Gortash. We should take his nether stone. So, maybe it was the Divine Smite afterwards, but I do have non-lethal damage on, and Gortash died anyway. I am very curious to see how this will affect the conversation with Orin, because, this is not the normal progression of events.
I'm ready. Time to pack it in for the...
I mean, certainly I'm gonna at least short rest.
Freshened up and ready to fight.
Comes. I'm ready.
Fabricated arbalest, heavy crossbow, illuminating shot. Fire a shimmering bolt that inflicts 1 turn of radiating orb upon the target, 1 to 4 damage. Cute. Dazzling ray though, once per short rest, 2 to 10 radiant damage, and blinds all creatures in the path. But it is a heavy crossbow. I don't think we're going to be using that. Nethery studded gauntlet. Enervating suffusion, your unarmed attacks deal an additional 1 to 4 and high spellcasting though, +1 save DC on a glove. I'm wearing the gloves of thievery. I went through all of that. With my thievery stuff on. I could have done that quite a lot quicker, I think. But
Where am I needed?
Will, what do you have in your glove slot? Battle Mage's power. That is crap. What about... Well, I'll just take it for now. Oh,
Let's get on with it.
Howling like a great wind through a canyon. It engulfs your mind, drowns your senses. Above the hell rises a screech, gleeful and maniacal. It is the way and the truth. Absolute.
Leave them alone.
The screech quiets, the howl fades. Your mind is hollow, save one lone voice.
Bane's chosen has fallen. His netherstone is yours. You have done well.
I heard the absolute scream.
You heard the Elder Brain. It's regaining its autonomy. It cries not from pain, but exaltation. We must stop it before it breaks free. One netherstone remains. Orin's. We must find her and take it from her. After that, we take control of the brain. And you should start wondering what you will do then.
I'm gonna tell him I will put an end to it.
We shall see.
Note from who? Hellsick. Lord G, yes, if necessary, I could get you back into the House of Hope for the right price, of course, though I doubt they'd be happy to see you again. You didn't exactly leave on the best of terms. However, you know your business better than I or anyone else. H. Devil's Fee. Cloth of Authority. You can't be frightened and cannot be afflicted with other emotion-altering conditions. You have advantage on intimidation checks and insight checks, armor class +1. Not something I think we will use. I probably already opened the thing that opens. +1 to charisma checks and saving throws. Cute. And I don't think any of us are going to use that. Is Will even proficient with the longsword? I don't think he is. No, he is proficient with rapiers. Because I thought for a moment of giving Old War's sword to Will. And that is heavy armor, which none of us are using. Oh, but those gloves, which when Gortash's hand. Oh, that's interesting. I think I'm gonna try to use Gortash's hand for the tribunal. Let's go ahead and put the netherstone in here. And then those gloves. I'm gonna send those to Gale. I don't think I'm gonna be keeping Will in my party much longer.
Let's see what we have here. Then we're done.
And I did miss the achievement to do this without activating traps, because I got hit by the flamethrower over here once. So that's
Worth
unfortunate.
grabbing.
I'll pick that up on another playthrough. It'll be easier when I fight him in his chambers, I think. I believe, funnily enough, we now basically have full reign of Wyrm's Rock. Nothing. Patriarch's Journal. The minutes of the most recent meeting of Baldur's Gate Parliament of Peers. It includes a full roll call and a single proposal for consideration, including the naming of Gortash as Archduke of Baldur's Gate. No thank you. Yes, yeas 22, nays 0, abstained 1. Resolved, the Parliament of Peers declared its intent to name Lord Enver Gortash as Archduke of Baldur's Gate. Resolved, Duke Uldur Ravengard shall perform the investiture in Wyrm's Rock Fortress. Resolved, the Parliament of Peers and the Council of Four shall be dissolved at the completion of investiture. Gortash Blacklist. From the desk of Enver Gortash. I require a list of all patriarchs planning to absent themselves from my coronation. I request that they be brought to my private offices at the earliest possible moment, that I may see if they might be brought round to the new order of our city. Oh, whoever that was is probably very relieved that whatever happened just happened. I still say that this is not the way I intended this to go. I was going to attend the coronation as normal and pretend to make a deal with Gortash to betray him later. But the situation did not go that way.
Better take a look.
So, question number 1. Am I now an enemy to the entire
Perfectly hidden.
watch of the city?
Simply begging
Well,
to be
not to
robbed.
her, but she's kind of a special
I
case.
must keep going. I'll take this way.
And there is no longer a watch out here to check. There is Mizora, though. I suppose I should go talk to Mizora and see what she has to say about this turn of events.
Poor little Will. Such a tragedy. Your own father, cut down in his prime. Damn shame, if you ask me.
Shit. I don't understand it. The blow should have knocked him out, not killed him.
They do recognize it.
Mizora responds with knowing silence and a wide smile.
No, no. This was your doing, wasn't it?
You wound me, pup. I admired your father. He was a man of the people, the grandest of dukes. Hard to think he's forever lost to us. Or is he?
What are you getting at?
I'm saying that someone stepping off stage doesn't have to mean the end of their story. Meet me in your camp. I've got a devil of a proposal.
But we will be going to camp soon. Anyway, there is a small amount of stuff to be had here. A very small amount of stuff. Can I see from here? That Steel Watcher.
Paranoid and jealous.
Oh, wait.
Never mind.
Amorous passions usually make people more considerate, Minthara, kinder, sympathetic, better at cooperating. They can also make people more protective, guarded, paranoid, and jealous. Never mind. Will has more to say.
Of course she'd stick her infernal nose where it doesn't belong. Of course she's dreamt up some risible scheme. A devil of a proposal. By the hounds of the hells, what is she planning?
You don't have a single clue. She's your patron, not mine.
I couldn't even fathom a guess. Though, I doubt we'll need to wait long for answers. Let's make camp when we're able. Mizora will be waiting. I can already feel her tightening the leash. This might be my last chance to escape it.
I suppose we have other stuff. Could it be true Duke Stelmane allied with the Emperor? Well, did you know Stelmane very well
I
back
met her
in the day?
twice. The first time, I was a boy of 7 or 8, at a banquet in the Flaming Fist's honor. One look and I was smitten. Chestnut hair that flowed behind her like willow fronds, as she floated from one room to the next as if carried by clouds. The second time, Stelmane was different. Even with the aid of a cane, each step she took was a struggle. Every word she spoke took great physical effort. A stroke victim? I asked Father later. No, he said. A stroke survivor.
You sense uncertainty in Will's voice. He questions his father's explanation.
I sense there's something more to this story. I do have 4 inspiration.
Something's always gnawed at me. At the banquet, Stelmane didn't seem to look at us, but through us. But that second time, her gaze never left me. It was steel, sharp and unyielding. It could just be my imagination, but I always felt that it was more than a stroke that had changed her. What, though? I couldn't say.
If Stelmane was suffering, maybe death was a blessing. That seems like a Shadowheart thing to say.
Nonsense. Stelmane was no less worthy of life or success because she was disabled. Her death is no blessing. It is a calculated cruelty. Think about it. My father was tadpoled. Stelmane is dead. The people are frightened and the council's in disarray. To exert control, you must first sow chaos. A tyrant's strategy, as father would say. These murders aren't random acts. Someone powerful is guiding the killer's hand, and the city is made weaker for it.
Could it be true Duke Stelmane allied with the Emperor?
Mind flayers are like devils. They just sport tentacles rather than wings. Clever, manipulative, exploitative. The Emperor says he's a friend. I think we'd be fools to believe him. And maybe it's true. Maybe Stelmane allied with a mind flayer and subjected the city to their political will. Or maybe he made an offer she couldn't refuse.
I should talk to the others, actually, since I'm here.
What fun I would have if I could play with Will, as Mizora does.
Have you seen anything like the Steel Watch before?
No. They seem to combine the obedience and strength of a golem with the precision and intelligence of their creator. For now, they act as a defensive wall of steel, but their true purpose is conquest. Mechanized slaughter. Imagine How quickly the grove would have fallen if we had machines like those to command. Imagine how quickly a city would fall. Gortash has revolutionized warfare.
I wish we had such devices of our own.
The tools used to construct and control them may well be here in the city. If we were to control Baldur's Gate, the Steel Watch could be ours. Better to control the Elder Brain, though. Iron crumbles, steel breaks, but the power of a thought or an idea can be infinite.
I'm curious about your thoughts regarding Raphael's deal.
I do not want a devil to hold my fate in his hands any more than a god. Aren't you tired of bowing and praying before authority figures? I say we put the devil from our minds and trust in ourselves. If anyone should have the power of the crown, it should be us.
I'm gonna wait till there's no clown makeup for it. Well, you know what? Let's do it.
I am yours. Come to me.
Thank you.
Spattered in gore. And clown makeup. And then, Astarion, do you have anything to say at the moment?
I don't relish the idea of Mizora visiting our camp, let alone offering us anything resembling a deal. When the devils start approaching you, you know you're in deep.
Our enemies still draw breath.
Okay, yeah, I just forgot to turn the visibility back on. There we go. Alright. Where is us? Where is us?
A long way to go still.
So, do you have anything to say?
On with you then.
Nope. No recognition that Gortash is dead.
Good day, citizen. Please notify the Steel Watch if you witness any undesirable activity.
How about we settle on the Gondians and...
Okay. Let's go to camp.
Need to keep going.
Unsurprisingly, Karlach wants to talk.
If that's it, I need to see the body with my own 2 eyes. I need to know it's over. Miss Zora, I take anything she says with a grain of salt. But with her claws as deep in our business as they are, I guess we can't ignore her completely.
Karlach, about Gortash, I killed him.
Tell me you didn't take on Gortash. Not without me. You wouldn't have.
It happened faster than I realized. I had no choice. That is the closest thing to the truth.
Oh, I can't believe this. You knew what this meant to me. Well, you should have anyway. At least take me to see the body. I have to see it. I have to look at him one more time. It's the least you could do. Copper for your thoughts? No room in your party. What should I do? Excellent. Let's go.
I suppose I could do with actually leveling her up. Yeah, just stick with Barbarian. And at 7 we pick up +3 to initiative. Very nice.
I wonder what the next move is. Got to press on.
Been afraid, Karlak. Truly afraid.
You know how much time I spent in the Hells, right? Of course I've been scared. I kept on going, though. Knew there'd be better days on the other side. And here they are. What's on your mind?
Okay, there.
So Gortash is nothing more than a pile of flesh? Same as the rest of us.
You can sense she's working something out. Say nothing. Or, I'll take a quip, perhaps a bit uglier.
I feel like I should laugh. But, just too goddamn tired. Is that it, then? Killed the bastard who ruined my life, and now I crawl into a corner and die? Am I fucking missing something?
Say nothing.
I can't do it anymore. 10 years, man! It's enough! It's enough. He's dead. And he's no fucking sorrier now than he was before. What was the point? I'm still dying. I'm dying. I'm going to die.
But you're not dead yet. I'm here with you, and I will be until the very end.
Don't say that. Say you found some way to fix me. That now Gortash is dead, I'll get my heart back. My heart. It was mine. And they took it. I'm going to be as dead as Gortash any day now. Any moment. And what then? Off to the City of Judgment to waste into oblivion? Into the dirt to get eaten by maggots? Is that it for me? Is that fucking all? And you'll just keep going, won't you? Watching the stars, warming your hands on the campfire, dancing, eating, making fucking love all night. All of it, all of it! That's my reward for everything I suffered. That's why I survived 10 years of torment. The fighting, the clawing, the loneliness, the fucking loneliness. All of it so I could rot. Because the person I trusted the most gave me away to the devil. It isn't fair. I don't want it like this.
Let it out. It's about time.
I don't want to die. I want to live. I want to stay. What the fuck am I supposed to do now?
Pray with me.
I don't know how.
Just close your eyes and tell the gods what you're feeling. Some among them will understand.
Worth a shot? I begged one of them to claim my soul, hoping for Lathander or Selûne.
Ugh.
But at this point, I've probably done more to earn Leviatar's interest.
Pray Karlach's soul will be looked after in the afterlife.
Are the gods really listening?
I'm a cleric. I have to say yes. Also, I've had personal conversations with Shar.
I guess I'm not the only one bound by something beyond my control. Let's get out of here. I've always hated this place. Stupid fucking gigantic bridge or whatever. I think I need to go to camp for a while. Be alone. Scream at the sky. You can come and find me later if you want to. You might only find a pile of ash, but I'll be there all the same.
Mizora asks us to meet her at camp. She has an important proposal to make regarding Will's father. We have obtained Gortash's nether stone. We have finally arrived at Baldur's Gate to face the Elder Brain. Right. We did as much as we could for Karlach's heart and helped her get revenge on Gortash. All she wants now is to see the city saved. Right. Meanwhile, we also have ammunition to pick up.
What a day. Keep your distance, darling.
I may as well put these away for now. And I may as well go grab Will. Or talk to Karlach on the way.
Hey, soldier. You're back.
Still soldier after everything we've been through, huh?
Old habits. Did I miss anything while I was off having a sulk?
We can talk about that later. I'm more concerned about you.
Would you believe it if I said I'm all right? You know, soldier, we're so fucked. The Dark Three are trying to consume the Sword Coast. We've still got tadpoles in our eyes, and I've got a ticking time bomb in my chest. I'm not sure anyone has ever been more fucked than this. And yet, we're fine. In this moment, we're fine. Here I am. There you are. Breathing, talking, even laughing if we want. Is it very precious to say that despite it all, I'm happy?
This is all well and good, but I can't pretend there isn't a solution here. You could go back to Avernus and live.
No, I can't. I'd rather die here in Faerun, my home, than live in service to a devil.
It wouldn't have to be forever, just long enough for us to figure out a way to fix your engine.
I've considered it. Believe me, I have. But it would take Zariel all of a minute to suss me out and force me back into the Blood War. I can't do it anymore. I'd wish for death every day. Let me go out surrounded by things I love, not things I hate. Speaking of which, there's something I wanted to ask you. Will you stay with me when it's time for me to go? I think I can do anything if you're there. Even die.
Of course I'll be there, Karlach. Whatever you want.
Thank you. Now, enough tragedy. I'm not gone yet, and our schedule is packed with important heroics, isn't it? Plus, if I cry anymore, I'm gonna run out of tears and start leaking motor oil. Thanks for everything, soldier. I'm extremely glad to be in this thing together.
Let's pick up
Pleasure, as
Gale.
always.
No sense dawdling. Karlach has precious little time left to her. We'd do better than to waste it.
With pleasure. Lead on.
And we're almost halfway to level 12. Oh yeah.
Lost in thought.
Gale, what gloves do you have? Yeah. This is gonna be better for you. Not that I expect you to make unarmed attacks anytime soon, but the +1 spell save DC on the glove slot is very nice.
My faith protects me. I must keep going.
What have we here?
Onward. Better take that.
Do I need another trip or not? It doesn't look like I will. I think I've gotten all the humanoids to bring back.
Whatever it takes.
I'll keep that around. I'll keep that around.
This way.
Loose.
Tim, that seems like a lot.
Do you not wish to pleasure your fine lady? To feel her fingers grip yours
The steel watch foundry. As if any of us.
Good.
Imagine seeing your watch apart for the first time.
I like how nobody reacts to me just flying around the city.
Shopping first. Dinner with my parents. Remember?
This armor was such a bargain. We can't return it.
Darnish.
Greetings, sir. Your noble bearing brings a little class to my humble establishment. How may I be of service?
I think I have plenty of the other potions and such. So just healing potions, I guess. Oh, you've got some arrows. Mostly I'm concerned about replacing those. I have room for a few more arrows, I guess. Astarion does need some darkness replenished. And I used up a bunch of lightning, didn't I? Alright, this is fine for now. And then 1461. $366.
I'd love to see one of them in a fight.
Alright.
Or the targeting module.
Fabulous, Sendel. It's perfect for a show.
Flying. This armor. Watch it through me. Must have been 10
You
years.
told me the armor was a bargain.
Pleasure you'll find later. To feel her fingers grip yours in pure ecstasy.
Teresa's caress isn't just about wetting your whistle. There's dancing, dinner,
Hear me out.
Are the others coming?
Teresa's caress
Pleasure isn't just
also has.
Yeah, they're coming.
It's a state of mind.
We are not staying in a brothel.
Listen, it's got private room.
We loved Father Lawson.
This situation stinks. Guild robbers are usually just in They take your gold, but they leave your
Now.
Clearing outsiders from Remington and the refugee camp soon. Mark my words.
And for what? You didn't even fight back.
There's more than one way to skin a cat.
If we get caught sneaking in, a few days in a jail cell. At least we'd have a bed.
What?
You, Exville Kiep or whatever, have the very unfortunate honor of being in a very pickpocketable position, and also the carrier of lots of arrows that I want.
It pays to be light-fingered. Unnoticed. Good. A gentle touch pays off. Too easy. Oh, it's too easy. In and out like a ghost. Unseen. Perfect. All mine.
It's a circus, not the counting house. We'll get kicked out.
much material. What's next, I wonder?
Oh. Gotta remember to do that.
Need to tread softly.
Okay. Hello, us.
On I go.
And this is one of those cases where I'm actually not really that low on resources, but I'm gonna be resting for story purposes and also to close out the session.
Sorore surge, testis esto pacti me. Come, sisters, be my testament. Notum sit in beator.
Notum sit in beator.
Holy hells.
Get on with it, Mizora. What can you do about Ravengard?
Sisters.
Infernos contractus te vocamus. Infernos contractus te vocamus. Infernos contractus te vocamus.
Your contract, Will. Signed in blood, forged in fire, bound in bone, but not unbreakable.
Then break it already. Will doesn't need to wait 6 months.
No contract is ended without sacrifice. A cost must be paid. Will Ravengard, a choice is before you. Option 1. I raise your father from the dead, and you pledge your soul to me and the Archdevil Zariel in a pact eternal. Option 2. I break your pact, and you are freed from your duty. Your father remains dead, and Baldur's Gate loses its greatest champion. Name your sacrifice.
Bloody Zariel! I won't let her take Will.
Silence, Karlak.
Mizora, you asshole!
Choose.
I don't really want to make this choice for Will, but I think the game pretty much forces that. What will happen to Will's powers if he breaks the pact?
Addendum F. The Absolute must be avenged for the Soulbinder's detention at Moonrise. The Soulbearer retains his gifts until such time as the Absolute is slain.
I do think this is where Shadowheart would fall. She's not that invested in Will breaking his pact. And functionally it's about the same if he's going to keep his powers until we're done. But I think this will help ease Will's emotions in the immediacy, and frankly, I don't care what happens to his soul after he dies. So, bring back your father, Will. The city will need him to help rebuild.
You damned wretch.
Shadowheart also might feel a little guilty for
Do it then.
him dying, even though we
Claim
tried
my
to
soul for Zari.
non-lethal.
Bring my father back.
Fiat ita. Fiat ita. Anima ad beator.
Your mind connects to the Grand Duke's. He's still infected, but his parasite is weak, shielded from the Absolute by the astral prism.
No harm in a little conversation.
Your tadpole resonates with Ravengard's. The exhausted Grand Duke has a flurry of emotion. Gratitude and relief. Anger and deep pain.
Will. It can't be. By Baldrin's graces, have you fallen so far that Avernus has taken you? My son, a monster. Twisted beyond recognition. To think my blood flows through those veins. Is this my fate? To rise from death into a hell of my own boy's making.
It isn't what you think. It never was.
You turned your back on me, on your city, to chase the she-devil and her power. She stinks up the place even now. It is exactly what I think.
Call on the parasite. Connect with father and son. Ravengard should know the truth.
Ravengard's tadpole clenches as your memories and wills flow into him.
My tears wounds. I'm in your mind.
The Grand Duke sees Mizora and her infernal sisters. He sees the agony in Will's face as an impossible choice is set before him.
No. My son.
The past becomes present, and Will's thoughts are laid bare. Ravengard sees Will partnering with Mizora to defeat Tiamat's cultists before they could lay siege to Baldur's Gate, and he sees everything beyond. The Nautiloid journey, the perilous path to Moonrise, the astral prism, and the Emperor within.
Well,
everything I did for Baldur's Gate. I did for you.
It's time you two made up. We've got a city to save.
all too right. My son. You sold your soul to save Baldur's Gate, and I cast you out for it. You gave yourself to the Hell's eternal fires so I might walk free. By the gods. Can you ever forgive me?
There's nothing to forgive. You wanted to protect the city. I only ever wanted the same.
You are a better man than most, and a better son than I deserve. I'll yet make amends, but my duty is first and foremost to the city and its people. There's something I must ask of you.
Go on.
Before I was captured, I was on a mission. Returning from Elturel, I discovered the plans of the Absolutists. I immediately realized the city couldn't defend itself against such an army. I didn't despair, because the city has a secret guardian, a Wyrm that sleeps beneath. He can be called upon in times of great need. This is such a time. You've been trained in the ways of the great champions and proven to be one of them. The Wyrm will answer your call. You must seek him out.
A worm? Are you saying there's a dragon living under the city?
A bronze dragon, yes. He sleeps beneath us even now, awaiting a hero to rouse him. The Wyrm goes by many names. Ansur, the Waiting Storm, the Heart of the Gate. He promised Balduran he'd protect the city if ever its existence was threatened, but just the once. Since then, the city has faced countless threats, but we always overcame. There was never a need to call on the Wyrm. Until now. The Absolute is the greatest threat Baldur's Gate ever faced. The Wyrm must be awakened, and the task falls to you. Take this. The legend of Ansur. An ancient epic. Ill-remembered. Dismissed as a mere tale. Let it set the path before you.
Wouldn't you rather wake the dragon yourself?
The legend has it that Ansur will only answer to a proven hero of the city. Until a moment ago, I thought that was me. But is he who rejects his own child a hero? What of he who calls his brave son a monster? You showed me the truth. You showed me that I was the one who turned his back. You showed me that Will may be the future of Baldur's Gate, and well beyond it.
Will, what do you make of this?
Baldur's Gate stands on the brink of the abyss. My father was clear. We awaken the Wyrm and take back the city.
Will, you are more valorous than Balduran himself. May the city know the truth of my only son. Pride of Ravengard. Pride of Baldur's Gate.
Just to point out, he just said that and Balduran heard him. Okay, so we have this book, The Legend of Ansur. Baldur's Gate, Great Balduran's birth, O Balduran, further founder due veneration, his guardian dragon Ansur, tremendous in worth, a savior below our eternal elation, to Wormway neath prison's deepest level, to be found not by soul nor devil. Note, entrance in Worm's Rock prison? With a lightning shock, a true hero's spark flickers, the torch is alight, and Worm's eyes shall awake a glitter. Note, something about sparks and torches. Use lightning skills? Its trials no common adventure may exceed, when each day sends forth new ones to their fates. But one great hero the founder's will decreed, shall only once grant our age the heart of the gate. Only a great hero can pass the trials and awaken Ansur. You are is almost as certainly Ulduar Ravengard.
Not sure what this spark business means, though.
Grand Duke Ravengard has been brought back from the dead and is free from the Absolute's influence. Thanks to the Emperor, he will make a formidable ally when the time comes to face the Elder Brain. After reading the Legend of Answer, we discovered the Great Wyrm Answer resides in a secret lair called the Wyrmway. The entrance is apparently located somewhere within Wyrm's Rock prison, and the notes inside it hint that opening the way involves lightning sparks and torches. Right? Grand Duke Ravengard is grateful for us saving him from the Absolute's clutches. He will stand by our side in the final battle. Mizora is sure to seek revenge for her abduction to Moonrise Towers. When the time comes to face the Absolute, we'll find her on our side. Okay. And Ravengard is standing in the middle of our chest.
The Absolute's voice is gone, but I still hear its echoes. Reflections of reflections.
Councillor Floric will be relieved to hear that you're all right.
Hells, Floric. While the Absolute commanded my mind, I condemned her to death and confined her in Wyrm's Rock prison. She stood by me even as the Hell's fires lapped at my feet. You must free her.
Floric is free. She's gathering allies as we speak.
Tremendous news. She proves as loyal to you as she is to me. I couldn't bear it if she died by my command. May the Triad guide her steps.
How did the Absolute cultists capture you?
I was returning from Elturel. My traveling party stopped at an inn, Joaquin's Rest, to lay our heads. It wasn't the heat that woke me. It was the scent. Cultists had set fire to the place. I don't remember being taken. Just the smoke burning my throat before I fell. I awoke in Moonrise Towers, inside one of those damnable pods. The rest, well, the rest goes without saying.
For real though, the smoke is the deadliest part of fire. If his lungs were burning from smoke and he passed out, he is lucky to be alive. And, yeah. What was your business in Elturel?
A complicated one. I went to greet Elturel's High Overseer, only for the Archdevil Zariel to drag the city into the Hells. I've been touched by Avernus, been a plaything for demons. A tale for other places, other days.
And yet he avoided becoming a tiefling. Interesting. Because isn't that what happened to them? A whole bit, like, maybe because he wasn't actually a citizen of Elturel, maybe the Pact excluded him because of that? I don't know. So I read the Legend of Answer. What do you make of it?
It is no legend. Ansar does sleep beneath the rock and will come to the city's aid when it is in need. He is oath-bound to do so.
Okay. And that is an unexpected consequence of doing the Coronation encounter the way that I did. Because normally, even if... Normally, if you talk to Gortash and leave without violence there, which is recommended because there are so many, like, Steel Watch and it's kind of insane, Duke Ravengard gets led off, and Mizora comes at you with the news that he's going to be killed, and that she can help you save him by telling you where he is, if Will renews his pact. And that's the way that she tries to get Will to renew his pact. And then you can go through the lower city to where he is being held and rescue him. And on the way, or after you rescue him there, then he'll give you the Wyrm's Rock thing. Or if you refuse Mizora, she will not tell you where he is. She will actually interfere with you trying to save him, and she will tell Counselor Floric or another member of the Fist if Counselor Floric is no longer with us for any reason, or if she's still in the prison, that you killed Duke Ravengard, and a squad of the Fist will come to you, and then if you talk them down or if you fight them, you can get that the legend and find out about Answer that way. But either of those options requires going to the lower city first. So this is the first time that I've seen in-game access or in-game hints of going to Answer before we even leave Rivington. So that's interesting to me. Let's see if anybody else has anything to say.
I can't believe Will's given up his soul to Zariel. For a father he fell out with ages ago. There's such a thing as being too good. Someone ought to tell Will Ravengard.
Will gave up freedom to save his father. I will never understand people like that.
Oh. And Mizora's in camp now.
Such a touching reunion. It's enough to bring a tear to my eye.
That's funny. You're as cunning as a fox. It's a delight to see you in action.
Cunning, am I? You see me as a schemer, an exploiter. You've pegged me wrong, little bug. I am a benefactress, and I have an eye for a good cause. Will needed help, so I indulged him. I've always been the giving type, after all.
You've left Karlach alone. Didn't you want her dead? What changed?
Oh, you are an inquisitive one. I'd have thought you'd figured by now. Zariel found a new use for an old battle axe. The dead three in that bulging brain of theirs are a threat to more than this trifling city, you know. Savor her company. Who's to say when Zariel might change her mind? My mistress can be so capricious.
You never told me how the Absolutists captured you.
Correct. I didn't. If you must know, I was scouting the cultists on behalf of Zariel, but those cursed shadows were thick enough to fell even a half-fiend. I woke in that damned pod. It kept my body sealed and my most powerful magic silenced. But a brave, kind, benevolent soul set me free. Gallantry isn't dead, after all.
What do you have planned for Will now that the pact is eternally sealed?
Focus on the Elder Brain. I'd hate to clog that infected head of yours with needless details.
I'm sure. I'm sure my infected head has room for a hint at least. I am not full on inspiration, but I am curious. I'll try once. Hey.
Will's a gifted hunter, and Zariel's made her share of enemies in and out of the Hells. Devils, demons, deserters. They're a great burden on the Lord of the First. Clause G, Section 9. Targets shall be limited to the infernal, the demonic, the heartless, and the soulless. The clause still holds. As long as Will doesn't tug on my leash, he'll be stalking only the wickedest prey. It's a win-win.
He'll probably be doing that forever. Fine, let's move on.
You have the best ideas.
What can you tell me about the Hells?
The 9 Hells of Beator. Each its own domain, each with its own archdevil to rule it. I call the first Hell my home, Avernus, my mistress Zariel's realm, a torrid battleground split by the bloody waters of the Styx. How I adore it, the delicious agony of it all. The other 8, well, they are pleasures unto themselves. Perhaps I'll show you myself, if I deem you worthy.
If you're going to be staying, I need something in return.
Why? I'm supplying Will with every scrap of his infernal power. I've paid my dues many times over. I tell you what. When the time comes to squish that big baddie of a brain, I'll lend you a hand. Like I said, I'm the giving type.
Okay.
Time and again, Will's plight reinforces my decision not to pursue the path of a warlock.
Funny.
Will's father owes him gratitude. I hope for his sake Ravengard is gracious enough to offer it, given how much it cost.
Funny, because I gave him a couple of warlock levels to take advantage of the darkness that I can make.
This city has one too many self-righteous Ravenguards. I would have preferred Will cut his family ties.
I've already kissed her today. She's still got the clown makeup on. Let's see. And then I guess it is time to put Will back in the party because tomorrow we're gonna use him again.
We'll finish what my father couldn't. We'll awaken Ansur, the heart of the gate. O Baldurin, founder due veneration. His guardian dragon Ansur, tremendous in worth. A savior below, our eternal elation.
I can't believe you're taking this dragon poem seriously.
Why shouldn't I? I have no reason to doubt my father's word, and neither do you. Consider this. To Wyrmway 'neath prison's deepest level. That must mean Wyrm's rock prison. That's where we'll find the entrance to this Wyrmway. Then this. With the shock of a true hero's spark flickers, the torches alight, and Wyrm's eye shall awake a glitter. To open the way, we'll need to spark torches. This dragon Ansur was Baldurin's ally. We'd be fools to let him sleep while the dead Three's chosen raised the city.
Reunited with your father, how does it feel?
It's complicated. There's the joy of reconciliation, the relief of forgiveness, and the anxiety of new expectation. It's a flurry of emotion. I'm not sure how to make sense of it.
Focus on the relief. Finally, your father knows the truth.
Relief? My last 7 years have been defined by the secrets I carried. I feel light as a feather now that I've shed them. When I left the city, My father saw only a boy carrying the stench of the hells. Now, he sees the man I made of myself. Once all this is ended, once we've crushed the brain and freed the people, I could once more call Baldur's Gate home. Whether I return there, well, only time will tell. Sorry, but there's no room for me. I like how you...
Okay. Oh, heavily encumbered, right. We have 3 more of those, so I'll drink one of those.
How delicious.
There is work to do.
Well, hello. Watch your back.
Can't afford to stay idle.
By my oath.
Keep a blade close.
The pride of the gate. Am I needed?
Select variant. Oh, I'm gonna have to
Wits
put
and
it into
blades
my
always
inventory
sharp.
myself, aren't I?
A hero at heart.
And I like going with air. It's the easiest to keep up with us.
Someone there?
Our enemies are everywhere.
What's next?
The pride of the gate.
if we're going to be fighting Answer, let's give him a level 3 spell slot. No, let's give him a level 4 spell slot.
You need my expertise.
And that's everybody with an elixir, right? Yep.
No time to dally. I must keep going.
Look at you. You're exhausted. You've been pulling all-nighters to keep watch. I know you have.
I don't mind it. Honestly.
Which means we're getting a real
Hear me out. Teresa's caress also has rules.
We are not staying in a brothel.
But I know it when I see it.
Actually,
Yes, darling, it's very leather-like.
Greetings, sir. How may I be of service?
Oh, nice. But no bloodlust today, huh? '16, 17.
Yes, darling, it's very leather-like. Worth talking to, perhaps.
Hello again, sir. What can I do for you?
Actually, you look very robbable too.
Let's go to Calm's Guts. She has the most
Later.
fabulous sendal. It's perfect for a shirt.
I would. This
Did you get to look at their gyrometics? Or their targeting modules? Need something like this?
You told me the armor would...
Don't you two have rocks for brains?
If you won't help us, at least let the children in. We've had nothing but scraps for days.
This whole situation stinks.
The steel one will stop there.
Guild robbers are usually
Face another 10 day on the road.
Take your gold, but they want your rid.
Figure something out. Clearing outsiders from the refugee camp soon. Mark my words.
Oh.
Wasn't that a Nazi?
Ready by the door. You should do the same.
Back again? Want a dagger? Or a bow? Need more arrows?
No, mostly I
need
just
a
want gold. And arrows. Splitting them up until the stacks are less than 300 each. And that will mean I should be able to get away with as many as possible. Technically, if I split them one more, it would be even easier, but that would be just too much. Okay.
This time they won't feel it. More than one way to skin a trespass. Scaredy cat. We'll find a way into the city.
No time to dally.
You have my word. I tried.
Oh, that's right. I can,
Don't mind if I do.
Oh, I guess I left 2,000. Oh, you know what? I bet it was all the ones that was in the... Okay, whatever. Well, certainly at least.
This'll do nicely.
I should be able to get the arrows with no problem.
This'll do nicely.
Worst that can happen is one of those steel watchers stamping us into the dirt.
You're such a scaredy cat.
In and out like a ghost.
That's a little trickier. And I don't really need them that much.
It pays to be light-fingered. A gentle touch pays off. Oh, it's too easy. Unnoticed. Good. All mine. Unnoticed. Good. It pays to be light-fingered. In and out like a ghost. This'll do nicely. Unseen. Perfect. Unnoticed. Good. All mine. A gentle touch pays off. Too easy. Almost too easy. A gentle touch pays off. In and out like a ghost. This'll do nicely.
I basically pick
Pays to be light-fingered.
one vendor per
All
act
mine.
to just completely... Okay. So that's it, except for the piles that I accidentally left that were too big, but that's okay.
Unnoticed. Good.
Oh, she noticed me.
Crime can pay, but not when you can't pick a pocket correctly.
But because she is such high attitude towards me,
Back again?
yeah,
Want a dagger?
she's still
Or a
even
bow?
an ally.
Need more arrows? Need a spear?
And, you know, I'll give her like 2,000. Yep. Because I'm just gonna steal it back anyway. And since I'm here, I'll go ahead and split those so they'll be easier as well.
I've barely enough coppers left to eat, let alone buy papers to enter the city.
I'll go this way.
Morning, your wife's ring. Last thing you have of her.
Unseen. Perfect.
She's trampling us into the dirt. She was a better person than both of us. You're such a scaredy cat.
Almost too easy. Unnoticed. Good.
I may as well take them.
Too easy. Unseen. Perfect. Almost too easy. Unnoticed. Good. All mine. A gentle touch pays off. Too easy. It pays to be light-fingered. This'll do nicely. In and out like a ghost. Almost too easy. A gentle touch pays off. In and out like a ghost. Too easy. Unnoticed. Good. This'll do nicely. All mine. It pays to be light-fingered. Unnoticed. Good. It pays to be light-fingered. Or mine. Oh, it's too easy. Unnoticed. Good. In and out like a ghost. Too easy. Unseen. Perfect. I see a way.
Instead of complaining to me,
Different. We might trek all the way there and hear the same. No refugees.
Oh, I saw the giant metal monster.
at least we'd have a bed.
Worst that can happen is one of those steel watchers stamping us into the dirt.
All safe, my love. I'm here. I won't let anything happen.
Rocks for brains.
Look at you. You're exhausted.
Got to keep
You've been
moving.
pulling all-nighters to keep watch. I know you have.
Okay. Split those. Split those. Lots of arrows for Astarion. And they came out with more gold. Can't complain.
Jerez's caress also has
Although actually I have so much more gold that I kind of want to buy more arrows from these people.
In a word, sir. Almost painfully so. My body burned like the noondays.
What I wouldn't give to be the Gondian for late and deal. Or the person with actually Gortash.
I ought to speak.
Let's go to Con.
No, he merely offered.
Greetings, sir. How may I be of service?
Humanoid slaying is nice. Okay. Who am I kidding? I want more arrows. Okay. 1510. Okay. Perfectly acceptable.
What I wouldn't give to be the Gondian for late.
Worth a shot?
Oh. I suppose this person would be hostile to me, huh? but they have no weapon.
Feel their anguish.
Ready for battle. Time to bleed.
This is my time. 2 steps at a time.
I forgot to put my stuff back on, didn't I? Yep.
I miss this. Magnificent.
On your command. I will enjoy this.
let my enemies fall.
Yep. Yep. I don't care that much about slow.
Take you.
On the move.
They counterspelled my darkness.
The dance macabre.
Oh, right, they healed. Let us then disengage. Go get you. No more slow.
Let me strike.
Okay. And they still, like, I already took everything that they have. Us is wounded a little bit. I didn't want to use any resources because I did
Quick
not
march.
feel in any danger whatsoever.
What am I to do?
All three are still wounded. Minthara.
Yes.
And then you've got temps, you've got temps, you've got temps, you've got temps, so just me.
no time to waste.
Okay. Put my boots back on. Put my ring back on.
No time for dallying.
Now these dragon head torches.
Defender of the people.
Oh, Will has shocking grasp.
My faith will guide me. Might find something useful. Let's try this way. That might be worth a look.
So that is probably what goes outside. Okay.
Might as well. None shall see me. Need to press onward.
Cute, cute.
Worth grabbing.
Alright, so before we go in that door, I think that's going to be it for this session. I have never done the answer encounter before. I was about to, actually. It was one of the next things I was going to do when I did Shadowheart before, but that was before I accidentally deleted the campaign. So, I didn't get around to it. I am tempted to do it now, but it's almost 5 in the morning, so I need to go to sleep. But yeah, this will be actual new content for me. I'm pretty excited. Alright, you have yourselves a good night.